You buy a pair of socks, that's 2 socks. You buy a pair of Bombas socks, that's 4 socks. Because one purchased is one donated. Socks are the #1 most requested clothing item in homeless shelters. So when you buy a pair of super comfortable Bombas socks, you're also donating a pair. Bombas customers have powered over 150 million donations. So Bombas would like to thank you 150 million times. But we only have like 30 seconds. Go to bombas.com and use code AUDIO for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com and use code AUDIO at checkout.
Wherever you go, whatever they get into, from chill time to everyday adventures, protect your dog from parasites with Credelio Quattro. For full safety information, side effects, and warnings, visit CredeliaQuattroLabel.com. Consult your vet or call 1-888-545-5973. Ask your vet for Credelio Quattro and visit QuattroDog.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of When Reality Hits. I have my buddy here, Mr. Tom Schwartz. How are you?
That's right, and reality is hitting right now.
It is. We are in San Diego.
I got both feet on the ground. I'm earthing. See, Britt?
You are, barefoot and everything.
I'm feeling all the sensations. I'm very present. I'm right here. I'm anchored to you.
It cracks me up. That's your, new thing.
It is, but, I'm balanced. I have harmony.
Yeah.
Because I still like to fall apart a little bit.
It's all about balance.
You guys, before we started, Brittany was showing me scary videos.
Yeah.
And we're like, lately my thing is I love going down TikTok and Instagram Reels, rabbit holes with supernatural stuff, devil stuff. I'm big into aliens. Have you seen the one, you guys? Sorry for this. I'm sorry to start it like this. I don't want to lose your audience.
I was going to talk to you about this anyway.
Okay, so there's this one, and I think it's kind of blowing over. I haven't got updates lately. In Panama, there was a meteorite that crashed, and this guy found it, and he's been taking videos.
It looks like almost like seaweed or something,
Yeah.
but it's been moving in the sink. Is that what you're talking
it's
about?
like an entity. And it's growing.
Yes.
And it looks like it's almost sentient or something.
Did you see he released it?
He did?
Yes. He went to this weird, it looked like an abandoned concrete house, and there was water around it that led to the stairs, and he put it in there.
Listen, if he faked that, bravo to him, because it's really well done.
It moves.
It moves. It looks like, have you ever seen Venom?
Yes,
It looks
yeah.
like the symbiote.
I don't know what it's called. But that was wild.
Well, in the movie, the symbiote needs a host.
Yeah.
It's almost like a virus. It needs a host to thrive. Oh, my God.
And he released it. So, my thing is if that was real, wouldn't the government have came and picked it up?
For sure.
Because it went viral.
For sure.
So it's I can't decide if it's real or not.
No.
Just because of that. I feel like they would have came and scooped it up immediately and made him delete the footage.
Brittany, I want to believe.
I think that we are not the only things. I 100%. We are not the only. We don't even know what's out there. Come on.
We are not alone.
No, we are not alone.
What's the odds on, you know what polygraph is? You can pretty much bet on the odds of anything happening ever. I wonder what the odds of there being aliens on Earth. They're saying they're under the ocean now.
I mean, we're only one universe, and they say that we know more about space right now than we do our own ocean.
I know.
Which is wild.
You guys, we can go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we can. But I was showing Tom different videos of ghosts that were caught on tape this morning.
It's spooky season.
Yeah, it is. I love this time of year. It's amazing.
Britt, I know you love the holidays with the decorations up. Yeah, Brittany goes hard in the decorations.
Go hard. I just can't wait for the Halloween party. I've already got it all planned out. It's going to be amazing. I've been planning this for a hot minute. I just love Halloween. I love Christmas. But I grew up in a haunted house, right?
You've talked about it. Have you talked about it on publicly?
A little bit. A lot of people are always asking me, tell us more about your ghost stories. Tell us more about your ghost stories. So I feel like right now is the perfect time.
Oh,
do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Okay, me too. So I grew up, whenever my mom married my stepdad, I was in the 4th grade, and he had lived in this old Victorian house, and we moved in there, and he said before we moved in the house, he never went out there. It was a 3-story house with also an attic that was like a full attic that had rooms and stuff too. So it could have been a 4-story house if you would have like redone the attic. And it was just very creepy. Like it was one of those places that you would walk in and you just felt like something was behind you. Going down the stairs, you just feel the presence of something. And after, we lived there for a while and we started like all seeing our own things, and our own things were happening to us. The TVs would change, the water faucets would turn on by themselves, like just like random things like that. I was a little girl, so like even if my mom was like taking a bath, I would be in the bathroom with her because I was so scared of the house. So she would be in there, and I remember one time I was just like in the shower curtain, and I was just like outside of the tub, and I was just like spinning around in the shower curtain, and all of a sudden the handles, you can see the knobs turn and the water comes like full on blasting out, and I was like, ah, and my mom was going, turn it off, Brittany, turn it off, Brittany, turn it off, Brittany, and I was so scared I wouldn't even turn it off, so she had to like get out and go turn off the water faucets. Stuff like that happened all the time. And my stepdad, he said, after we all started like being like, this place is haunted, this is like scary, everybody had their own thing, he was like, before you guys moved in, he wouldn't even like go upstairs because he always heard certain things, like he could hear footsteps all the time, so he stayed on like the middle level where a bedroom was. And after he told us that, we were like, okay, we know this place is haunted. My sisters had friends that came over before, and she went to open the front door and it like opened for her, and she wouldn't come in our house. Like scary stuff all the time.
Britt, you had me with the fact that you looked at the shower knobs and you could see them turning.
Yes.
Do you have a vivid memory of this?
Oh, yeah. I can remember that I was turning around in the shower curtains and stuff, like a little kid just like playing in it with them wrapped around me, and just like spinning around.
Has that, I'm not going to say haunted you, but does it kind of live with you? Is there in the back of your mind, are you looking out for paranormal stuff because of that?
Oh, yeah. Like I can't sleep without the TV on. I have to have light.
I high-fived her because for the longest time, sorry guys, I was really scared of aliens when I was young. Really scared. And I had to sleep with the TV on. It was the only thing that comforted me. I thought I was going to get abducted by aliens. Wait. So back to you, though.
Yeah, you thought you were going to get abducted by aliens.
I really did.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny now, but I truly thought I was really scared. I saw a movie called Fire in the Sky.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's a really great story. If you read it up on it, it's like it's compelling. But it scared the shit out of me. You guys, Fire in the Sky.
Is it a true story?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It's based on a true story.
Well, there's a lot of true stories coming out now, and I feel like the more everybody has a recording device on them handy, that's why we're seeing more and more videos.
Why is it always in fucking low resolution?
I know. Or they're like moving their phone around so much that you can't see anything. You know,
yeah.
It's like, what is going on?
Wait, so back to your house. What do you remember? What age you were?
So I think I moved into that house in like 3rd or 4th grade, and I lived there until I was like 15 or 16. Wow. So it was like I grew up in that house, and it was terrifying. All my friends were scared. Everybody knew that it was haunted. Everybody. And the scariest thing that happened to me is at the top. So where my bedroom was, it was at the very end of the hall. So I would keep my door open because my mom's door was like right there, and I was so scared. So I wanted to be able to like go to my mom's door if I needed to. So I'd always keep my door open, and my room was at the very end of the hall. So I had a straight shot down to like this little other room that was at the top of the staircase.
So you could beeline in an emergency.
Well, but I could also, like laying in my bed, I could see straight down a long hallway. And so I would keep the door open, and I swear to you, I am not even lying. I woke up one time and I saw a woman in the hallway.
Like, was it an apparition?
It was like...
Was she translucent? You could see through her?
She wasn't like completely translucent, but there was no color. Like, it wasn't like you could see through her, but you could tell it was like a spirit.
Was she hot?
You couldn't tell.
I'm kidding.
You couldn't tell me. I knew it was a girl because you could see a flowing dress.
Wait, did she look at you in the eyes?
It was like all the way down from the other side of the hallway. And I freaked out. I was too scared to even get up or do anything. And then it was just gone.
That is truly, I'm getting goosebumps.
And I am not lying. It was not a dream. I saw it. It like happened 100%. One time, in the middle of the night, it sounded like a bowling ball was going down our stairs. It was all hardwood floors, so you can imagine how loud it sounded. My stepdad got up with a baseball bat, like came in my room, got me, threw me in the bed with my mom, and like checked the entire house, and nobody was there. And it was so loud. I mean, it was terrifying. Another freaky thing that happened. This will be my last part.
No, keep going. I love it.
I was in theater arts class in high school, and it was around Halloween time, so people were telling ghost stories. So I was telling the class my personal stories. And this guy that was in my class, his grandfather lived across the street from us. And he was like, he said, I know exactly what you're talking about. He said, my grandfather said that there had been a couple times whenever he went outside and he saw a woman standing on your balcony. And it was a woman, just like what I saw.
Isn't that kind of validating, though?
Yes.
When you start you didn't think you're crazy because other people saw what you saw.
Yeah.
Which is because if you're the only one seeing it, you can convince yourself that you're maybe crazy.
And a lot of people don't believe it, and it's fine, whatever. But like, I know for a fact. You know, it's like, I know for a fact, I heard things, I saw things. Everybody in my family did. You can sit here and ask my mom, and she will tell you that my house was haunted.
Britt, it's so validating when someone else sees it. 'Cause there's like a level of like empathy and like my dad is like the ultimate no frills, no nonsense guy. You know, he was a detective, a cop.
Yeah.
Captain of the St. Paul Police Department. And I remember when him and my mom got divorced, my mom moved to South Carolina, to Lawrence. Small little town, used to be like a mercantile town, and she was living in a house that was built around the Civil War, like 1860 something.
Gosh, yeah, my house was really old too.
And you looked at it, and you know when you see a house, you're like, that looks haunted.
Yeah.
Like half jokingly, my mom was living there by herself. She is a trooper. She had her dogs and she had horses, and I remember one time I went up to visit her because I missed her, and me and Katie went.
Oh, really?
And we got there. Me and Katie looked at each other. Katie's very sensitive to the supernatural stuff.
she believes in it too. Yeah.
And she's like, "This is fucked."
Yeah.
She was cool about it because we were there to support my mom.
Of course.
Through the divorce and everything. And we got in there. And it was like, okay, it's got a charm to it. But I felt like I was in a haunted house within a movie. Downstairs had good energy, actually, but it's still spooky.
Yeah, you can feel it.
But I was still scared.
Yeah.
And everything, I was like, it's not so bad. I was there with my mom. My mom's love is so powerful.
She is so kind.
She's like this. She's like an angel.
She is. She is so sweet.
I was like, Mom, you're living here by yourself? You could not pay me. You would have to pay me.
Did she have any experiences?
No.
Did she tell you?
She had just like she just felt like her intuition, her spidey senses were tingling. But I went upstairs, and to this day, it's the scariest room I've ever been in my life. It was one room with like 3 single beds. I felt very clinical.
Yeah.
And I got like an eerie haunted hospital.
Ooh.
And because me and Katie were supposed to sleep up there, I said, Mom, there's no fucking chance me and Katie are sleeping up here. So we dragged down the mattress. I think there was one queen and one twin.
Uh-huh.
We dragged down the queen mattress, me, Katie, and my mom, and maybe one of my brothers was there too. And we all slept in the living room together because I was so scared.
Oh my gosh.
It's the scariest room I've ever been in my life. And I'll never forget when my mom and dad tried to get back together at some point. My dad went up there to help her gather her stuff and pack and bring her back to Florida.
Uh-huh.
And he stayed there for a couple nights, and he told me, he's like, I've never been so scared in my entire life. And he always has a gun on him, you know what I mean? He's like, I heard people walking up and down the stairs. It's like he was not half asleep. He was fully conscious, fully present, no alcohol, nothing, not drunk. And he heard a guy walking up and down the stairs, so he grabbed his gun, and he went up there, and he cleared the room like a cop would. And there was nobody there.
Nobody.
And that spooked me, man.
Yeah.
No one ever stayed up there again. My sister, Natalie, you are a savage. She's the only one who's like, fuck it, bring it on.
Oh my gosh.
She's so tough.
Was she okay? Nothing happened?
She was scared, but something did happen.
Oh gosh, what?
A fucking scorpion crawled in her bed. And I think it bit her.
It did?
Yeah, but she was fine. But like, of all the things that happened, it wasn't supernatural. It was Mother Nature.
Oh, my gosh. But still creepy. A scorpion?
Yeah, no. That's,
like, who does that happen to?
To this day, sorry, guys, if this is it's the scariest house I've ever been in my life. Yeah.
Well, you have to go to my old house. I'm telling you.
You should put it on Airbnb. You'd make a killing.
Somebody lives in there now. And this is another weird thing about it. There has been like 2 people that have lived there since we did. And, my stepdad, he was at Keeneland, which is like the horse races in Kentucky, in Lexington. And he saw the the real estate agent, and she asked him, is that house haunted? Because apparently the people that moved in there right after we did were saying that it was haunted. So it wasn't just us. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a, what do you do? That's,
And he was like, yeah, it is.
As a real estate agent, what do you do? I think you have to give them a heads up.
I don't know, but I'm sure that they said that we said it was haunted. You know, on the way to the farm in Kentucky, I pass that house every time I go home. And if there is ever a time where the new owners are outside, I'm pulling over and talking to them.
Yeah.
I'm going to 1,000%. It hasn't happened yet, but me and my sister, we always say that. We're like, if they are ever outside, we're pulling over and we're going to have a conversation with them and ask them if it's haunted.
Well, it could be a polarizing moment because they may be like, oh my God, thank you for telling us because we've been freaked out. Or they might be like, why the fuck did you tell us that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like whenever my mom moved in, she redid the whole house, repainted, re-wallpapered. And they always say that stirs stuff up.
Yeah.
So it was just wild.
Yeah, it goes from what from what I understand, they don't like when you do a renovation.
Yeah, because they want it to be the same as when they lived there.
Yeah.
I hate whenever you're doing your makeup and you're trying to find the best products for you and it doesn't look natural. It feels like a mask. It feels heavy. The makeup routine is too involved. There's too many steps, takes forever to do, and you're unsure of the best way to do makeup. It never looks good. That's why I found Jones Road Beauty, and it is incredible. Jones Road Beauty is a minimalist makeup brand founded by makeup artist Bobby Brown that creates versatile and easy-to-use products that simplify your routine, which is amazing. It has clean makeup that actually performs. Jones Road products enhance what makes you, you, rather than covering it up. It creates the effortless, natural, no makeup look. Their bestseller is Miracle Balm, the ultimate makeup skincare hybrid product that gives a natural glow. It's a true multitasker, can be used as a tint, blush, bronzer, highlight, or on the lips. I love that. It will replace almost all the products in your makeup bag. It gives you your skin, but better glow in under 60 seconds. Jones Road also has a full lineup of effortless skin-first staples like their Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer, a lightweight formula that smooths and evens skin tone with a soft touch of coverage, modern-day makeup that's clean, strategic, and multifunctional for effortless routines. For a limited time, our listeners are getting a free cool gloss on their first purchase when they use code REALITYHITS at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code REALITYHITS at checkout. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. It's amazing. Check it out. Finding the one can feel impossible. And in today's world, it's even harder. False profiles, inaccurate pictures, ghosting on dates. Is this sounding familiar? But if you're ready to make your move to a new place, it doesn't have to feel like dating. All it takes is a simple search on apartments.com to find your perfect match. Whether you're looking for a 3-bedroom condo downtown, a 2-bedroom duplex in a quiet neighborhood, a cozy studio in a walkable city, or even a single-family home in a cul-de-sac, you can find the place that checks all the right boxes. So whichever stage of life you're in, settle down in your perfect home by using apartments.com. No more swiping or awkward first dates. Make it easier to get a place that gets you. Visit apartments.com, the place to find a place. There was a dumbwaiter in that house. That's how old it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, how scary is that?
So guys, a dumbwaiter, if you don't know, it's like essentially a way to drop down
laundry,
food, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a little it's essentially a little mini elevator for just stuff.
This one went straight down to the laundry because so every single floor had a little square in the wall, and that's scary anyway, because if you watch any scary movie, they always have one.
There's a dumbwaiter in every scary movie.
Yes, but that's how old that house was.
Have you ever had any supernatural experiences outside of that house?
Oh yeah. We my friends, we thought something followed me for a long time. Me and my friend Lindy, after having weird experiences in another house we lived in, we went to this other house and we lived there for 2 weeks. And I don't have that. What's it called whenever you wake up in the middle of the night and you like can't move?
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. I've never had that before in my life. But after having all these other experiences growing up, I had that whenever I was living with Lindy, and I woke up and I couldn't move, and I felt something like hand, leg, like crawling in the bed with me.
You experienced a sleep paralysis demon?
Yeah, it was awful, and it's never happened to me since. Never happened to me before. And I felt something crawl in the bed with me, and I was laying there and I couldn't move, and then all of a sudden I was able to sit up and I just screamed. And we moved out after living there for like 2 weeks.
Thank God.
That's how scared we were.
Thank God.
Because she knew I was not telling a lie, because I had told her about all this other stuff, and she had witnessed like little round, like her dog would like start barking in the corner at stuff, and she was like, she had never had ghost experiences before me. But I haven't had anything in a long time.
No, when your dogs or your, God forbid, your
looking
kids
in the corner,
start barking, talking in corners, it's game over. You get the fuck out of there.
Oh my
Brittany,
gosh.
I cannot believe. All right, we'll move on after this.
Yeah.
I cannot.
It's spooky season. This is perfect.
Do you remember the sensation of having whatever that was like hold you down or touch you?
Oh, it was terrifying.
Oh my God.
It was terrifying. And whenever I was able to finally say something, I couldn't move or say anything, and I was wide awake. And my TV was on.
Catatonic.
It was crazy. And then like being released, I instantly just sat up and was screaming. Because I think I was like trying to scream and I couldn't.
Do you know what you did after? Did you run out of the house?
Yes. And we moved out. Like broke our lease and everything. And we did not have money to be doing all that. That's how scared we were.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild.
It's crazy when people just... Well, okay, one last thing. Sorry, guys. So back when you were living in the haunted house, it wasn't that easy. Like, did you develop a ritualistic, like a routine, like a sort of a superstitious thing? Sleep with the TV on.
Yes, always sleep with the TV on. Always had my door open so that I could like get to my mom fast if I needed to. Like stuff like that.
You had night lights for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it was just like, it was so scary. I wouldn't be in the room by myself. If my brother was there, my sister was there, like we were always together. If I got dropped off from school and like my mom wasn't there, sometimes I would sit on the front porch and not go in the house.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was scary to be in there by yourself.
You know what pisses me off in scary movies? When they sleep in silence, in pitch darkness.
Oh, yeah. No.
Like, you're just asking for it. Put some Friends on, maybe Antiques Roadshow.
Put like a happy show on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How I Met Your Mother.
I've got like American Dad, Family Guy, the brightest thing that you could put on while you're sleeping. So that if I wake up, it's just like zing, the whole room's lit up.
I'm telling you guys, if you're listening now, by the way, that's the cutest little bird I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's a hummingbird.
Look how small that bird is.
We're sitting outside in the backyard in San Diego. It's beautiful.
We are enveloped by Mother Nature. We're nestled the fuck up.
We are in the mountains.
I feel like I could reach out and touch that mountain.
Yeah, that was like a lime green hummingbird.
I'm gonna take a picture for when you post this, so you can see, Britt.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Britt, you told me this a long time ago, but we never talked about it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Wow.
There's a lot.
That's so scary to me.
But then we knew it was haunted, and I was like a little prankster too. So like one time, this was something I did to freak everybody out. One time, I like went to the glass and I blew on it and I wrote "Help me" on the window. You know how you can go like and make it like fog up, and I wrote "Help me" with my finger on the window, and I just like left it there. And then one day like everyone saw it and they were freaking out, and I was just like playing pranks after a while because it was so scary.
You were further terrorizing your family.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing. I think it's like a dark humor coping mechanism.
Yeah.
You're like,
oh my gosh, we all knew it was haunted, so there was just little things like that would happen.
It was mostly benevolent though. It didn't feel evil, right?
No, nothing felt evil. It was just scary.
Yeah.
It was a woman though, for sure.
Yeah.
And there was other, I could go on and on, but just no, it was haunted. All right, let's switch gears.
Thank you for that. Okay, Andy Cohen. Let's switch gears.
Is that what he says? I don't even realize.
During the reunions, every reunion.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's switch gears.
Let's switch gears.
Andy.
Reunions, man. That's not.
Shout out to Andy. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's so good.
But that's the hardest thing, reunions, man.
Don't even get me
Longest
started.
days ever.
You guys, the moment you finish a reunion, it is like, remember the feeling when you graduated high school, or like when school's out for summer?
Yes.
That's exactly how it feels.
It is how it feels. Oh my gosh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I want to go back to the very beginning. You've been on reality TV for what, 13 years now?
Damn. I guess so.
Yeah, well, because I came in season 4, and I've been doing it for 10 years, so 14 years, I guess.
Oh my God.
Like probably around 14 years for you.
Oh my God.
That's wild. And I've known you for over 10 years.
That's almost half my life.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm 42, but like that's...
It's a big part of your life, a big chunk of your life. Go back to the beginning. How did you get started? I always like to talk to my guests, especially other reality TV personalities. Like, how did it very start for you? Like your first time that you knew you were going to be on reality TV.
Well, I was very reluctant. I've talked about this, I think, but when it started blowing up, seasons 1 and 2, like it became, it was a pop culture sensation. I think after season 2. And I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and I was like, this is going to jeopardize my chances of being a legitimate actor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was the mindset back then. And mind you, I had never gone on one theatrical audition. But I was booking commercials, and I was working, and I was making progress.
Yeah.
And I was self-aware enough to know that I was never going to be like a star or anything. But in my mind, I thought I could be a working actor. That's all I wanted to be. I didn't want to be famous.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on like CSI Miami. That was my dream.
Aww.
I wanted to be on a procedural show, and it still is my dream. You guys, put me on a fucking procedural. Maybe even a soap opera. I don't know. I've done background on soap operas. I couldn't do those. The pacing's like do they have to memorize like a page and a half? Like 5 pages of dialogue a day.
Oh my god.
They're machines.
Yeah.
But it's like a good boot camp if you want to be an actor.
Yeah.
And you make a good I remember I used to do background with Jax actually.
Yeah.
And we would do at CBS Studios right by the Grove in LA, and it was great because it was $200. And you'd be there for 2 hours, and you could still hit all your other auditions and maybe work at night. That was one of my favorite jobs ever.
Just doing a bunch of background stuff.
So it was so fast.
But how did you get started on Vanderpump Rules? Like, how did I
went on a tangent.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in LA. I was doing my thing. I was like doing doing print work and bartending, just doing every job I could take. I never said no to a fucking job.
Yeah.
By the way. I had no ego at all. I worked every fucking shitty job you can imagine.
Yeah, I love it.
So I was I was starting to make progress, and then the show happened. We don't have to go through the genesis of the show. And, I was dating Katie, and all of my best friends were on this show. And I was like, wait, these are... And, like, I didn't care at first. I was like, this is not my thing. I'm an actor, but I'll let them do their thing. And I saw what was happening. I saw the momentum. I saw how much fun they were having.
Yeah.
I saw the doors being opened for them and the cool opportunities. I swear, like, one of the turning points was, like, they got paid to go to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole cast. And I think they got $1,000 each.
Yeah.
And they got free rooms. And I was like,
that is awesome.
That like changed my mindset. I was like, oh my God, this could be a thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw them going to New York, watch What Happens Live.
Yeah. It's fun.
And then I think around season 3, I sat down with my manager, and I was like, he's like, dude, you gotta
Were you just like popping in and out? I never really went back and watched those first couple seasons.
You guys, if you haven't watched, I was like a friend of.
Okay, so you were just like in and out.
I would pop in with a dumb line here and there.
Yeah.
Season 2, I was pretty involved. And then season 3, I made some unfortunate mistakes in my relationship, and I kind of got thrust or thrown into the lines then. And I just never looked back. I was like, I sat down with my manager, and he's like, dude, just pick. He's like, either do it or don't do it. I'm tired of you being neurotic. And like, I don't know. He's like, look at your acting career, not to be a dick, but you haven't made a lot of progress. He's like, why don't you just go for it and see what happens?
Yeah.
And I did, and then I never looked back.
Aww.
And I was lucky enough for Bravo to embrace me to some extent.
Exactly.
And like, give me a chance, because
me too.
Pretty much the best job ever.
Yeah. I mean, we get to hang out with our friends. It's so cool.
Yeah. It is the best job in the world. And
it's hard, but it's amazing too.
When you're dissecting painful things in your life, it sucks in the moment, but I think long term it's therapeutic. And
you can grow from it. Like, especially me, like everything I went through last season, like I have grown so much, and I can watch myself back and be like, wow, I went through a lot.
Wait, you watch yourself back? You're sick.
We have to before start reunions, okay? We all do it, yes. But still, you can watch yourself and you can learn from your mistakes. A lot of people don't get to do that, People
ask me a lot, what's it like watching yourself on TV?
I hate it.
The only analogy I tell everybody, I was like, when you hear your voice on an answering machine,
yes.
Like, I hate it. Think of that times 30.
Yes,
because your whole essence.
Yes,
and you're it's like, ew.
The way you look, your faces you make, like
the way your posture.
Yes, your posture.
The way my voice sounds.
Yes.
The things I say.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or if you get drunk and you have a drunk face and you're like, why did I do that?
You guys, not long ago, I finally went back and rewatched my whole Bachelorette party.
Oh my gosh. Tom.
Why did you guys tell me I was a douchebag?
Oh my God, Tom, you were the ugliest girl ever on that trip. I was
the ugliest woman to ever exist. Also, I self-sabotaged because I was sad and I was going through instead of talking it out like a fucking grown man.
That was a very odd bachelorette party. Bachelorette party. We were in New Orleans. Things were fun, but you guys were fighting the whole time.
No, it was actually ironically one of my favorite trips of my entire life. But it was like, now watching it back, I was like, man, I was such an asshole. But I also had there was a lot of fun moments.
We had fun times, but then there was a lot of like, what's happening times.
I compartmentalized. Like I was like, yeah. Anyways, so I broke.
You being on the toilet and Sandoval kicking open the door, and when he say, look at him, he's a. What did he say exactly?
A battered wife.
A battered wife.
But
that's like one of the most iconic scenes because he's wearing like a skull cap and you're sitting on there with the sash on.
We were deranged. We had been drinking all day.
Oh no, but it's like hilarious.
And also, like I was like we would sneak off and drink like hand grenades. If you've ever been to New Orleans, you know what those are.
Yeah.
Like things like that, and we were getting after it. I actually remember being on that toilet. Everyone thinks I was pooping. I wasn't.
You were just chilling, right?
No, I was like really drunk and sad, and I think I brought a cocktail in there, and I just wanted to decompress
by yourself.
Yeah, it was like the only place I felt safe.
But like the way it happened so perfectly, like the way he kicked the door open and you were just sitting there, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm so sad that I lost my entire camera roll from that trip. I don't have one picture from it.
Oh, I wonder if I do.
It's there's so much other fun stuff that happened off.
Yeah. We had fun stuff. We had fun times. Remember we did like haunted house tours and stuff?
Well, you guys did. The girls did.
We did.
And Stassi used to live there.
Yeah.
So did you tour her old house too?
We didn't tour her old house, but we went to like a restaurant that she used to love that was like all fancy and cute. And we did really fun things.
Apparently there's vampires in New Orleans.
I know. Wild. I love it.
We need to get one on the podcast.
I know. Is there any vampires out there who would like to come on my podcast?
But the thing about being a vampire is you have to live forever, and that sounds horrible.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to be immortal. Fuck that. I'm checking out when I'm like 85, 90. I'm good.
It'd be so sad to lose everyone you loved. You know, like, my goodness.
You're going to get bored eventually.
This is definitely a Halloween episode.
Oh, my God. You're going to get sick of Friends.
Yeah, you're going to have to be like, everything's going to change dramatically. Like flying cars and all this AI's taking over. It's going to be wild in a couple years. Back to school season often brings a wave of busyness, leaving little room to plan nutritious meals. Instead of settling for fast food, try Tempo. It's a convenient solution for quick, fresh, and mindful meals. With over 20 options updated weekly, Tempo ensures you're fueled and focused, all in less time it takes to find your kid's backpack. Whenever you're so busy, these Tempo meals are amazing. They taste great, they keep you on track, and it just makes life so much easier. Tempo is the official partner of the 2025 CrossFit Games, delivers fresh, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals right to your door. Packed with protein, their delicious meals help keep you fueled and ready for your next workout. Tempo serves up fast, feel-good, single-serving meals that are crafted to cook in just 3 minutes, so you can eat well without sacrificing taste or convenience. With new recipes each week that are made with real ingredients and nutrient-rich, they make it easy to keep up a healthy lifestyle, which I need. Tempo's perfectly portioned lunches and dinners take the guesswork out of eating well, are fully prepared, and can be heated in the microwave in just 3 minutes. For a limited time, Tempo is offering my listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomills.com/realityhits. That's tempomills.com/realityhits for 60% off your first box. tempomills.com/realityhits. Rules and restrictions may apply. It's wild, though, that you have known me for over 10 years. You were there whenever I very first met Jax. I actually met you before I met Jax.
Yes.
And I want you to clarify this because there are so many rumors out there that I went into his DMs and I chased him and I did this and I did that. Schwartz, tell the world what happened.
Okay, this is the way I remember it.
Okay.
Just mind you, I have a horrible memory.
Oh, gosh.
That's genetic, and I did a lot of drugs when I was a kid. But no, we were at the Golden Spike.
Yeah.
We were downtown Las Vegas, one of my favorite places. When you're at Vegas, don't neglect downtown. Go to Fremont. It's some of the best people watching in the world. I mean that respectfully. It's just weird in the best possible way.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love Fremont. Golden Spike's this big bar. They have all kinds of outdoor games, and it's just a whole ass vibe. And Jax, I was there with Jax, Katie. Was Tom there?
I don't think Tom was there.
What were we doing there?
I don't really know.
I don't know.
I was there to visit Kara.
We might have been doing an appearance.
Oh, it was Sheena's birthday.
Oh, it was Sheena's birthday.
Yeah, because Kara's birthday is May 5th and Sheena's is May 7th.
It was Sheena's birthday.
Yeah.
And then we went down to Golden Spike because we love Fremont. And then I was with Jax and he was with this chick, or this woman. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
He was with this woman. He was digging her. I don't remember her name. And then he saw you, and he locked eyes on you, and he's like, who is that? And I was like, I don't know. And I think this is the way I remember. I think he's like, I want to meet her. And I'm like, well, what about he's like, I don't care. I don't forget her. He symbolically just was like, brushed her aside. And then I think Katie made the introduction.
Yeah. So, but I'm just glad you remember that because I hate the rumors that swirl around I chased him. I did
Jax
not.
Initiated for sure.
Exactly. Well, what happened was, as I was there with Kara, my best friend, it was her birthday as well. She lives in Vegas.
Yeah.
So we were at the same bar and she saw Katie because she actually watched the show, but I hadn't. So she said to Kate, she asked if she could take a photo with Katie. So I took a photo of her and Katie together.
I remember that.
Yes. And I took a photo of her and Katie together, and we just started talking to Katie, and she was just so cool. And you came over, and Katie was like, where are y'all from? Because me and Kara both have thick accents. So we just started talking with you guys, and then you were like, let's go take a shot. So me, you, Kara, and Katie all went to the bar and took a shot, and that's whenever Jax came up to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I remember him I don't remember what he
And Katie
said.
was like, she's too nice for you. She's too sweet for you.
No, because he was locked in on you. I think that was a love at first sight scenario.
He was jealous because another guy was trying to flirt with me, and we had just met that night.
The same. He was literally getting possessive the first night, and you guys you had one conversation.
Exactly.
But that was a testament to because he was locked in on you.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that you can clear that up because
No.
I'm sick of people saying things that are not true about me.
No, I can confirm that. I remember that vividly.
Oh my goodness. What did you think when you first met me?
I thought you were like this little Southern belle. Not to underestimate you.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a belittling way.
Oh, I don't think that way.
I just had never met. I have Southern friends, but I never met someone like you. You were just like this little peachy keen, cool. You were radiant and you just seemed so happy and you were a vibe.
Oh, thank you.
You were you had a Southern charm.
Thanks.
That I wasn't really familiar with, and it caught me off guard, and it was very charming.
Thank you very much.
I remember being charmed by you, like, wow, she's got something.
Aw.
You had an it factor. Do you know what I mean? Which
thanks.
I'm a sucker for it factor. It's that unidentifiable thing that just makes someone special in their own unique way. You had an it factor.
Oh, thank you, Tom.
Yeah, and I was like, I remember. Whatever, we don't have to go into that.
No, but still.
I just remember being like, yeah, she's special.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I've always connected with you since the very beginning.
I know.
You're such a good guy.
Yeah, you're a good girl.
Thank you.
I do love. I can't believe how long we've been friends.
Yeah, over 10 years.
We've been through some shit.
Yeah.
You guys don't even know.
You
You guys don't even know, man.
There's a lot of things that were not documented on TV that we have been through.
that we can't talk about.
Yeah, exactly. That we won't talk about. But just imagine. Just imagine the things. What would be, if you could pick one memory from the 14 years you've done reality TV, what would be your favorite thing that you ever filmed?
My wedding. It's not even close.
Yeah.
And that's not me clinging to old memories.
Of course not.
It's just me and Katie are so respectfully and happily separated. But it was one of the best days of my life.
It was beautiful.
It was just everything was perfect. It felt like a dream.
Yeah.
I know that sounds like a cliche, and maybe I'm even selling it short, but it just felt like a fantasy.
Yeah.
Everything was like the lighting of the day, the temperature, the subtle breeze. It just everything. All my friends were in the best moods ever.
That was a good day.
I stayed up all night. We watched the sunrise. It's also the most hungover I've ever been in my life.
Really?
And that's saying something. Worse than New Orleans.
Oh gosh.
It's not like we were like binge drinking or anything crazy. It's just the consistency throughout the night.
Yeah.
We drank till 7 in the morning.
Yeah, we just stayed up all night long.
I have a picture of Katie the moment she opened her eyes after our wedding, and I can't show it because she said if I ever do, she'll marry me and then divorce me again. But no, I remember being so happy, and that was one of the happiest moments of my life because I just so many things were going well for me.
Yeah,
I had a lot of good things happening at once, and I remember after the wedding the feeling of just like for the next week that's all I have to do is go home, pack, and then go to Bora Bora and enjoy my honeymoon and then meet up with Stassi.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Stassi showed up and third wheeled your honeymoon. That was hilarious.
We asked her to because the thing is, me and Katie really leaned into it. It was romantic AF.
Yeah,
it really was special.
You had a couple days by yourself before.
No, I think we had like 5 days.
Yeah,
and it was so perfect. Like heaven on earth. And
it's beautiful, but there's not much to do.
You get bored.
Yeah.
Have you been to Bora Bora?
I haven't, but I've been to like other places where there's not much to do and it's gorgeous and it's supposed to be so romantic. And then you're like, what do we do now after a couple days, you know?
Yeah, can we, like, no one wants, it's awkward to talk to other people because everyone was on their honeymoon.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Yeah.
And I remember, I know we've talked about this. I remember me and Katie, when we were leaving, I was so sad. I felt like truly sad in my heart. I was so bummed out to leave, and then we felt so bad leaving Stassi behind. And she's like, "I'll be fine," because she paid all this money, she traveled across the world, and she was going to stay an extra few days. And I was like, "So you're just going to stay in Bora Bora by yourself?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I think I'll be okay." And then I remember like a day later, she's like, "I think I got propositioned for a threesome by a Russian couple."
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Or something like that. It was Stassi tells the story so good.
Oh my goodness. Well, I did a thing called Special Forces.
Yeah, you did. And it was special.
It was special. So last night, Thursday the 25th, the first episode of Special Forces came out. The first and the last for me.
She's a one-hit wonder, baby.
One-hit wonder. That was the hardest thing physically that I had ever had to do, and I was not prepared.
But going in, you were committed, right?
I was committed. It wasn't like, yes, I left quickly, but I really wanted to prove something to myself. And everybody's been saying, like, for the most part, other than a couple asshole trolls on the internet, like, even just going there and trying is something.
It's something.
Because every single thing you do is so hard. When we were on the bus on the way to our first thing before they put the bags over our heads, we were shaking. I was shaking like a leaf. They're screaming at us and like, you know, our bus is getting taken over and all this stuff. And they're like, put your head down, put your head down, put your head down. And you can't like look at them. I was shaking so hard. And then they put the bag over our heads and we had to lay on the ground. It's like 105 degrees. We're in Morocco. Okay. It was so hot. We're in regular clothes. I'm about to have a panic attack with this bag over my head. And we're laying on the ground. Luckily, with this bag over my head, I was able to like put my chin down to my chest and get a little air pocket. Because if I didn't have that little tiny air pocket, I think I would have had a panic attack and I would have had to have left in the very first freaking task.
But it was jarring because they really suspend your reality, right?
Oh,
it's not
yes.
It's not like you do a scene, hit a beat, and then they run out with like a smoothie, do your makeup.
No.
It's raw.
No.
Yeah.
Raw. They're yelling at you the whole time. And of course, I get number one, so I'm having to lead the freaking thing. I'm breathing so hard. I'm shaking like a leaf. It was crazy. And then they like pull off my head, and he's like talking to me, and he's like, nice blouse, because I was wearing like a purple shirt.
Something dainty.
I was trying to be respectful because in Morocco, like you're not supposed to show that much skin. So I wanted to wear like long sleeves. Normally, you know how I dress. I've always got the boobs out, all this stuff. Like I was trying not to do that. And he's like, nice blouse. And then we're rolling around in the mud, and Q's like, the princess on the end. I'm like, Q, You just called me a princess.
You do have princess energy.
Oh my God. But I went in there thinking, I'm going to prove everybody wrong. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And okay, as you know, heights are just awful for me. Yeah. I cannot be on a balcony. I can't look over something. Zip lining even is like terrifying. I think my knees are going to collapse. Like, I don't mind roller coasters, anything like that. But being on a balcony looking down, I hate like whenever you're in a hotel and like the inside is hollow and the rooms are around the outside and you have to like go up high. I have to like scale the wall. Like, I am terrified of stuff like that. Elevators that are glass, like I hate that kind of stuff.
I don't mind heights, but standing on a balcony in a hotel is terrifying. So, and I don't like helicopters either. So for me to get up in that helicopter and rappel down, even though my arm got caught and I was dangling for a minute 100 feet up in the freaking air. Mama was dangling.
I was dangling. I still did it. And I'm still proud of myself. I did not do great. I was gone in one day. But that was like the hardest thing I had ever done. I was not like physically prepared. You don't have that much time to prepare. It's not like I could work out for like months and months and months to get ready for this. Like, it was a quick turnaround.
What was the turnaround?
Like, I maybe knew for like 2 months, if that.
Okay. So you had some time to like prepare mentally, at least,
yeah, a
physically,
little bit, yeah. But it was just like, I think people forget that I was also in a rough time of my life. Like, I was going through a lot. Like, this was filmed months ago, you know? So I was in a very rough spot in my life, and I was like, I'm going to go in here. This is going to be great, blah, blah, blah. And I think, you know, they're doing their job, the DS. They're yelling at you, and, you know, that's what they're supposed to do. I think for me, coming out of a toxic relationship, it did the opposite. Like, it didn't motivate me. It like triggered me and upset me. And I didn't like think that was going to happen to me. I fully thought I was going to be like able to handle it because of everything I've been through.
Like tough love.
Yeah. I was like, I got this. I could do this. Like, even if they're yelling at me. Instead, I was like, it's not motivating me. Like, they would yell at me and I'd just be like, I know.
Negative reinforcement was not the move.
It was not the move for me. I know that's their job. I know that's what they do in the real special forces, in the Army, but that was just not the way to go for me at that moment of my life.
No, Britt, I'm watching your episode.
Rolling around.
You had the general like disposition of a kid who got sent to a camp they don't want to be at. You looked like you got sent to the gulag. You're just like, you looked pretty miserable.
It was so hard.
Britt,
it was so hard.
I know your facial expressions. Yeah. And you just looked not happy.
I was like, what did I get myself into? And it is a learning experience for sure. Like, even though I didn't stay very long, I still pushed myself to do things I never thought I would do. I got to experience Morocco. I got to be around this amazing cast. And, you know, it was a very, very awesome experience that I would never take for granted. Like, it was so cool.
Who did you trauma bond? Who did you bond with the most?
Teresa Giudice was like, me and her jumped out of a helicopter together. Like, we were praying. I was crying. Like, it was like a whole thing. It was wild.
She was your ride or die?
Yeah, she was like helping clean my face off and doing all this stuff and like fixing my hat for me. I mean,
you found comfort in her.
I did. And I knew a lot of the cast. Like, you don't know who's on the show with you until you get to the course.
Yeah.
But I had met, like, Sean and Andrew before. Like, we did a job together with Estee Lauder at Stagecoach. So I spent, like, a whole Stagecoach weekend with her. Jesse, James Decker, and Eric Decker are, like, very close to them. So they came to the Stagecoach. So I got to meet them then, too. Randall Cobb used to play football for UK.
Yeah.
So I've known him for years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he used to play for Kentucky. My mom sold him his very first furniture for his first apartment in Lexington, and he remembers that. So I had met him. Of course, Teresa and Gia Giudice are part of the Bravo family.
Was anybody? I know we're very similar, so we don't talk shit on podcasts. But was there anybody that was kind of mean to you?
I was not there long enough for anybody to be mean to me. She's like, everybody was super nice, and like, there's a freaking Nick Young and Andrew East of professional basketball player and an NFL player are carrying me up a freaking hill in the desert in Morocco because I was about to die. Like, who would have ever thought that would be my life?
That's so funny. I did a show called Stars on Mars.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It wasn't nearly as intense. It was kind of more like lighthearted stuff, you know?
I still had fun. But you know what? It was so, like, after I left, I felt very disappointed in myself that I left. I was crying after I left. Like, I was like, and I kept apologizing to production because, like, I was out there in Morocco and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And they were like, Brittany, most people won't even come on this show. And they were so nice to me. They were like, most people will not do it. Your heights is your biggest fear, and you did that. Like, you should be proud no matter what. They said, most people will relate to you that your legs were feeling like Jell-O, that you couldn't move anymore.
Yeah.
Like, most people will relate to that. I was like, thank you, because I felt so guilty. And I really tried, but it was just too much. I was not in the right place in my life to like push through that.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I think we're similar in that if you ask me or Britt to do a show, I'm going to commit 100%.
I committed. I did.
But also, if I'm the first person gone, I'm going to pop a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be sad about it. Did you treat yourself afterwards?
So afterwards, because we are not in trailers. We are in nothing like that. Like, we are in a base camp. We are in the heat. There is nothing. But once you're off the show, you go to like the production trailers, and I was sitting in there and I saw like the lineup of what they had to do. As soon as they got back, they were like macing each other. And I was like, thank the Lord.
My prayers worked.
Like, woo!
Jesus. Thank you for hearing me out on this one.
Thank you so much. That would have been miserable. And, there's so much more to come. Like, they did amazing. Like everyone else, like, that is such a hard thing to do. That show is intense.
Remember?
So I'm proud of them. I also felt a lot of guilt because I was like the last one to like finish the challenge, and then my team like lost, so then we had to run back to base, and the other team got to like take the vans back to base, and I just like couldn't do it anymore, and I felt so guilty, and the pressure of like feeling like I let my team down really got to me.
Are you allowed to have your phone?
No. So once you get, like, we're sequestered in a hotel for like 7 days before we even get to the course, because there's certain like safety trainings that you have to do, of course, but you are not allowed to see who else is on the show. So you're all in your own hotel rooms. Like, you can't go anywhere, blah, blah, blah. So I was able to like call crews and everything like that. But as soon as you get to the course, you don't have your phone. They put it all in lockers and give it to you once you leave the course.
And then you don't get it until you leave the show?
Yeah, and you can't bring anything either.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, it's wild. But I was only there for 1 day, so I didn't have to worry about it too much.
And you had to poop outside?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even make it to base.
Oh. You guys. Wait, this is so...
I can laugh about it now, but I'm telling you, that was hard, and I'm so proud of everybody, because I've seen like in the previews more tasks that they had to do, and I don't even know how they did it. So they are all beasts. If you've been listening to my podcast or following me on Instagram for a while, you already know that I love Nutrafol. It is absolutely amazing. A good hair day can change your entire day and make you feel so good about yourself. After having cruise, Nutrafol helped bring my hair back to life. It is absolutely amazing. And you've probably seen a million ads for hair growth products and thought, sure, like that actually works. I did too, until I found out that Nutrafol isn't like the rest of them. Nutrafol is physician formulated, clinically tested, and dermatologists recommend it. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. Nutrafol is the first and only hair growth supplement to be NSF certified for sport testing against 290 plus athletic banned substances. Toxicology reviews, ingredient tested, label verification, and annual manufacturing facility audits to ensure FDA requirements are met. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code RealityHits. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code RealityHits. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code RealityHits.
Hi, I'm Adam Rippon, and this is Intrusive Thoughts, the podcast where I finally say the stuff out loud that's been living rent-free in my head for years. From dumb decisions to awkward moments I probably should have kept to myself, nothing's off limits. Yes, I'm talking about the time I lost my phone mid-flight and still haven't truly emotionally recovered from that. There might be too many sound effects. I've been told to chill. Will I? Unclear. But if you've ever laid awake at night cringing at something you said 5 years ago, congratulations, you found your people. Intrusive Thoughts with Adam Rippon is available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Wait, so did you say, all right, I'm gonna go on a little vacay in Morocco, or did you just go back home after?
I wanted to see Cruz. I had never been gone from him more than 2 to 3 nights, and that was the hardest part. Like, not only did the yelling kind of trigger me, but like being away from my son, it's something I just couldn't handle.
I just know on that way back home, I know you had a lay down seat.
Oh, yeah.
I know you had a nice Bloody Mary, and you just passed out with a nice scary movie.
But it was like 18. I think on the way back it was almost 20 hours because there wasn't a straight flight, so you had to fly somewhere and then fly. It was the longest flight ever.
You know what I did after I got eliminated early on the show Stars on Mars, and afterwards I was like, I'm in Australia. I'm not just gonna fly back home. I was like, guys, I talked to everyone in production and my handler. I was like, I'm gonna go on a trip. So I took a coin, I flipped it, and I think it was heads. I go to Sydney, tails Melbourne.
Oh, cool.
And landed on Sydney. So I went and had 3 of the best days of my life by myself.
By yourself.
And
That's
it was
awesome.
so fun. I went to all the coolest bars and restaurants. I met so many people, and I had like sometimes I like a good solo trip.
I want to go to Australia so bad. That's one place I really want to go. I've never been.
They're gonna love you there.
Oh my God, I would love to go there.
It's insane. It's so fun. I had one of the best places I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to line up like a little tour, any excuse to go back to Australia. We love you.
Yeah.
Brittany, can we go on tour?
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Me and Brittany.
Let's put our podcast together and go on tour together.
100%. But overall, you feel good about the experience?
I feel great about the experience. It wasn't for me, but I'm proud of I'm proud of myself that I tried, and I'm so proud of everybody else. Yeah. Everybody was so cool.
Yeah.
And it was an experience that it's something I never thought I would do. I never thought I would be in Morocco. I never thought I would be training like a special forces. Like, it was wild.
What was the best part and the worst part?
Oh gosh. The best part was like just meeting everybody, and like, you know, you're in the camaraderie and just being in a place like Morocco and taking it all in and just seeing like how it actually works, and you know, it's just something you can't like really imagine unless you're doing it yourself, you know.
What was worse, your haunted house in Kentucky or special forces? Just kidding.
Oh my God. I mean, I think
different.
Yeah, very, very different. It was a great experience. I'm not taking it for granted at all. Like I said, it just wasn't for me. I did try, even though I like left early. It was like we had to run back to base, and I had nothing left to give. And I just felt so guilty for letting my team down. Yeah. And I felt the pressure, and I just like was crying and everything. And I was like, I just can't do it anymore. I miss my baby. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta go. And I just took off my armband and I left.
You put yourself out there, though.
I did. I tried.
You said yes to the great unknown.
And everybody who is listening, who is like, oh, she was only there for 1 day. I want to see you do it. Yeah. I want to see you jump out of a helicopter. I want to see you roll around the mud. I want to see you in 105 degrees and see how well you do running up and down these mountains. Like, it was hard.
No,
it was hard.
Just to set the tone, the bag over the head is really scary.
It's scary.
You're not thinking at that point. You're not thinking I'm on a TV show getting paid. You're like, holy shit.
I was shaking, Tom. Yeah. And if I didn't find that little air pocket, like I said earlier, I don't even know. I might have left right then. It was scary. It was so scary.
Wait, what was the worst part?
I mean, it was. I think like
missing your baby.
Yeah, that was the worst part for sure. But if I think of like a challenge, like all the challenges were hard, but the heights was always going to be like the hardest thing for me. But the fact that I overcame it and I did it, I was so proud of myself. Even though I didn't do it gracefully, I hung on the side from my arm for a while.
You were dangling.
I dangled.
How was the food?
But I tried.
Food?
I didn't even make it to base.
Oh, yeah. She never made it past craft services.
I ate a chicken Caesar wrap in one of the Jeeps.
That's so funny.
But still, proud of everybody else. I'm going to keep watching to see like what else that they did. But, you know, I did try. And don't judge unless you could do it yourself. That's all I got to say.
What if you're like, Britt, we loved you so much last season. We want you to come back. Would you do it again?
I would like to, if I had time, I would like really try to get in shape. I was not in shape. I was not good. It was just physically, it was too much for me. I was there with like professional athletes, Olympic gold medalists. Like it just was, I knew I was going to be the underdog going in and I proved it.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
But still, it was a great experience and I'm so grateful that they picked me to do something like that. You know, it's still something that I would never have gotten to do.
It's a huge honor. And like you see the caliber of people they have on there. Very successful people. people.
It was
it's
amazing.
You're in good company.
Yeah.
It feels good to be surrounded by great people.
Exactly. And everybody was awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody was awesome. I hope they didn't hate me too much after I left, because they were probably like, this bitch was the reason we left, and then she doesn't even have to get maced because she left before. Like, I can only imagine. But still, so proud of them. They did amazing. And we all have a group chat together. Like, it's super cool.
You do?
Yeah.
We had a group chat together too.
Yeah.
I still talk to Lula. Lula Willis was on the show.
Yeah.
And some of my other friends, and so it's cool.
It's a cool experience, and I'm grateful I did it. I wasn't great at it, but I tried.
You did something.
I tried. Before I let you go, Tom, there's 2 questions that I ask everybody on the podcast.
Let's bring it.
What is your favorite reality TV show?
Ever?
Probably
Inside the Actor's Studio, but that's not really. That's more of an interview show.
Yeah, reality TV.
On just Bravo?
Any.
I really
doesn't have to be Bravo.
I really like Housewives of Salt Lake City, which is so hot right now.
Yeah.
I like watching random old episodes of Housewives of Beverly Hills. When LVP was on there. Shout out to Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I like Southern Charm a lot.
Yeah.
I fucking love the Summer House cast.
Yeah.
They're my friends.
You've been on there a couple times.
I have.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I'm slutty. Throw me on a show.
Yeah.
Let's see. But outside of Bravo, I really like. Let me think here. I like Antiques Roadshow a lot. Mm-hmm. I know that's not really where we're going here.
But it's still reality.
I like... What am I thinking? Hold on. Wait, you say one while I jog my memory.
I love 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh,
they're hilarious.
I missed the boat on that.
Oh, they're hilarious.
I like Love on the Spectrum.
Oh, Love on the Spectrum is the best reality TV show in the world.
It's got so much heart.
It is. I cry every episode, but it's happy tears. And I suggest anyone who wants to really take a look into autism, watch that show.
Watch that show.
Watch the magic.
The nuance.
Watch how happy everyone is. Watch how amazing the families are.
Yeah.
Like the support. Whenever my dad and my stepmom Linda came to visit me, we watched it all together, and they learned so much just from that, because my whole family is trying to learn about autism. It's the first cruises, going through this with Cruise. Everybody is trying to learn as much as we possibly can. It's still new for us. I'm going to make mistakes along the way. I'm still learning as I go. But watching that show, even opened their eyes and made them learn some different things. I think everybody needs to watch that show.
I think it did a great job humanizing people, for people who lack education or have put autistic people in a box, or look at it as like a disease.
It's not.
No, exactly.
And the most beautiful minds.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that show is amazing. That has to be my favorite show. I said 90 Day Fiancé, but Love on the Spectrum has to be the best.
Sorry, I'm rambling. My most current favorite one is Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, you love Bachelor in Paradise?
I don't really like The Bachelor and Bachelorette, I'm not gonna lie, but Bachelor in Paradise is lighthearted, it's well edited, it has these little cinematic edits and stuff, and it's cute and funny. I like that. And let's see what else. That's
plenty.
I know. Okay.
You like a lot. Okay, last question. Who is your favorite reality TV star of all? You only get to pick one.
Probably I'm a sucker for Lisa Vanderpump. I really like Andy Cohen. Can I say him?
Yeah, sure.
I love Andy.
Yeah.
He's such a good host.
He's OG icon.
His ability to interview me or you.
Anybody.
And then have Will Ferrell or freaking Oprah or Lady Gaga.
That's
and
a
then
good
have
point.
I like he's so versatile, and he's so genuine. He comes in, hugs you, says what's up, checks in on your family.
Amazing.
But favorite reality star. I'm trying to think. Honestly, I think my favorite reality show ever. We already talked I liked Ozzy Osbourne. I like the Osbournes a lot.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite reality show ever.
Yeah. Okay.
I loved the Osbournes. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah.
Amazing.
Anyways.
I've loved having you on today.
It was so fun.
You were so fun, and you were such a great guy. And thank you for coming
Britt,
on.
I love you.
I love you. Tell everybody where to find you and about your podcast.
All right, you guys, I do a podcast now, and I love podcasting. I listen to 50 fucking podcasts. It's called Detox Retox. So it's 1 week we kind of nourish the mind, body, soul. We get it together. But we get it together so we can fall apart. And not in a toxic way. The next week we let loose. We don't feel bad about feeling good. And it's slightly educational. It's not the freaking Huberman Lab, but it's informative, 101 reminder, refresher courses on things. It's essentially me doing cool shit with cool people seeking harmony.
Love it.
And I'm gonna have you back on there.
Yes, I'll come on anytime.
We'll do something crazy, like some DMT or something.
Yes, tell everybody your Instagram handle.
My Instagram handle is at TWSCHWA. Yeah, check out my podcast. It's available wherever you get podcasts. And yeah, man.
Amazing.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for coming on. And thanks everybody for listening to another episode of When Reality Hits. I'll see you next week.
This September, CBS hits are streaming free on Pluto TV.
I'm coming in hot.
For this month only, you can watch full seasons of the CBS shows you love. From the courtroom drama of Matlock to the heroics of Fire Country. Go back to where it all began in NCIS Origins, or watch the hilarious hauntings of ghosts, all for free. Full seasons of the CBS shows you love. This month only on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
All right, we are going where?
Back to school shopping.
This is the playoffs for parenting, aka getting ready to get back to school.
As we get ready for back to school.
Doesn't matter your income, your race, your background, whether you have a disability or not.
Our public schools are a place where all kids feel like they belong.
My child.
My children. My family.
My friends' kids. My community.
All students.
All students.
All students belong in a great public school.
Let's get ready for back to school at NEA.org/backtoschool.